And then here is a 2026 Water 5820 floor plan. And then let's get with all. And then I've heard that there is like an overhead bunk that's like more common. And then like the overhead storage, which is like more common also now. And then I'm going to like go with all the upgrades here, and then with the curtains, automatic sensor lights, navigation system, shower package, bumper safety awards, front steps eco certified, black gassing package, depth, refrigerator and microwave, cooler air conditioner, heater, running front deck, outside TV, removable table, extra storage, dual lease, generator, camping package, loft bed, bunk bed, solar roof, chair with table, heating and cooling vent, double shell protection, and then a ladder. And then an eco certified as well. And then here are the optional bench seat, optional half dinette, optional U-shaped dinette, and then the optional L-shaped dinette, and then the optional sofa, the optional theater seats, and then the optional L-shaped sofa, and then well basically the optional sofa, which is like the optional second sofa. And then the navigation system, which is pinpoints your address and then makes you go there. And then the eco certified, which makes you go farther without gas. And then camping package, which is more overhead cabinets. And then the automatic sensors, which makes the RV park safely and securely. And then the dualies, which is better traction for the extreme weather. And then the bumper safety awards, which makes you stand between the white and the yellow line. And then if there is a slow person in front of you and there is, it should let you in front of the slow person. And then the chairs at the table, which I really like also. And then the like removable table, which kind of like makes you like you put your food there. And then when you have the front deck, which kind of like makes it like into the like mini eat out. And then well the mini eat out is with the chairs at the table as well, which I really like. And then for the generator, which is a 200 rigid and the 500 rigid, and then the awning, which is a 23 foot, 26 foot, and the 25 foot. And then for the outside TV, which is 12 inch, 15 inch, and then 16 inch. And then the colors, which is the cream, purple, teal, woodland, dark blue for screen, cherry red, and then royal purple, and then Eurosport, and then beige. And then another cool feature for it, which is adjusting the RV temperature. And then a charger where your iPhone goes. And then another cool feature, which is when you use the ladder to go up onto the roof and go to the air conditioner, you should see a boost cooling air conditioner, which is 5 to 10 minutes until cooling the whole thing down, and then coolest, which is 10 to 15 minutes until cooling the whole thing down, and then cooler, which is 15 to 20 minutes until a full cool, and then basically the cool, which is 20 to 25 minutes of the in cooling the full thing down. And then the style of the RV's interior, which is the futuristic and modern style, sporty style, minimalist style, and then the Baroque style, which is brown and light brown upholstery, and then the colonial style, and then the country style, and then the Mediterranean style, which is the gray and the brown upholstery, and then the Oriental style, and then next, which is the synthetic leather, fabric, cloth, mulberry silk, and then wool. And then the cushions and the blankets, which is yes labeled with my name, and then designed the cushions and the blankets, and then basically which is the apple, orange citrus and lemon citrus and lime citrus and then blueberry and blackberry scent, and then a pure ocean, and then an ocean scent, and then the hard candies, which are the mixed berry, the apple, and the lemon, and then the orange and lime, and then a citrusy scent as well. And then also what is cool about this floor plan is that it has 2 hide-a-bed sofas, recliners, and then a sofa as well. And then also it has a closet, which is by the entry as well. And then basically, and also what's cool about it is that it has a bench seat as well, and then and then the bench seat, which is optional for this, while the recliners are standard as well. And then the full-size bed as well, and then and then the full-size bed with, and then basically the TV and the wardrobe, which is also standard also, and then and what's really cool about this is that there is actually room for another closet or a pantry or something like that. And then I am going to add an optional pantry on here. And then the optional pantry, which is like year 2. And then, well, yeah. And also what I like about the, like, camping package as well, is that there is, like more, like, overhead cabinets than usual, and, well, yeah. Which is, like, real cool also, because it, like, is really cool about the camping package, which makes it, like, well, basically it's like more like overhead cabinets than usual, and yeah, and well, yeah, it's like mm, mm, and then well, yeah, the bench seat, which is like really cool also, and then mm, and then the pantry from there, which is also really nice also, and well, yeah. And then the dualies, which kind of like help keep better traction with like the snow in this area. And then what's nice about the dualies, which like help with like people who like go in like extreme weather places, and well, yeah. And then well, and yeah. And then hopefully I would like get into. And then well, the 2026 Wonder Class ARV 5820 floor plan also has like a rear closet, which is optional, and then I'm going to add that as well. And then I've like added it already, and then well, basically the optional closet, which makes it more like cool too. And then the double shelf protection, which is like double layers of the like stuff that like makes it like equal, will keep it like sturdy. And then well, basically the double shell protection, which adds like a double layer of what makes it sturdy, and well, yeah. And well, yeah, and then and well, there is like, and then also I wanted to like ask you, which is the, and while we were going through the building process, which is like would make you like put 2 or more down, and then well, yeah, and then well, basically it's like the end of the video, and then I hope that you like, subscribe, and then bye, and then I would make more soon.